Osaka's Umeda Sky Building. Architectural marvel with breathtaking views, or just an overpriced tourist trap? We're diving in to find out if it's truly worth your yen and time. The viewing deck is actually called Kuchu Teien Observation Deck and is on the 39th and 40th floors of the Umeda Sky Building. There are two viewing decks, inside and outside, with the lower deck being the indoor one, and both give 360-degree views of Osaka. We got to the observation deck just after opening on a weekday. There was not many people around, and I would recommend that if you're planning on visiting the Umeda Sky Building, getting here around opening time. Now, as I mentioned before, Umeda Sky Building does have a bit of an unfounded reputation for being a tourist trap. There is a lot of criticism that the building isn't the tallest and that at 2,000 yen, the entry price is quite expensive. And finally, adding that it's packed during tourist season and holiday periods. I feel like there is a bit of nuance missing from the discussion of what a tourist trap is because the internet. But the reality is, yes, Umeda Sky is not the tallest observation deck. Most observation decks in Osaka are around 2,000 yen entry, and tourists globally seem to enjoy going to observation decks, regardless of cost. I would argue a tourist trap is a place that is famous both amongst locals and tourists that then decides to lower the quality of what is on display or what they sell and then significantly overcharge for the experience. Like, I don't know, charging 6,000 yen for a basic tuna donburi that is 1,000 to 1,300 yen a few streets away. Okay, rant over. I quite enjoyed sitting near the cafe and just watching the world go by whilst Ben went up to the rooftop observation deck because I have a fear of heights, which seems to be okay whilst I'm inside, but oh boy, does the vertigo kick in when I'm outside. Ben really enjoyed the outdoor observation deck. It wasn't too windy on the day that we visited, which is helpful. The rooftop observatory deck also has an area to place a heart-shaped padlock if you are there on a date or an anniversary. However, looking on the website, you do need to pre-purchase the padlock online currently. We didn't do this because we bought our tickets at the door, and this is kind of not really our thing either. As I briefly mentioned before, the observation deck does have its own cafe, Cafe Sky 40, and it has a wide range of non-alcoholic and alcoholic drinks. There is also a souvenir store, which, as well as having souvenirs for the Sky Building, it also has a lot of Osaka and Kansai region related souvenirs. In the Sky Building itself, there is a lot of restaurants, and there is also a Showa retro shopping street as well on the basement floor. All in all, the observation deck at the Umeda Sky Building is an attraction worthwhile visiting for the unique design and the 360 views of Osaka. If you're someone who doesn't want to deal with massive crowds, it would be smarter to visit earlier and on a weekday. Let me know in the comments below if you've been to the observation deck at Umeda Sky Building and whether you thought it was worth your time and money to visit. We have a lot of videos about Osaka coming out soon, so if you're interested in seeing them or our other travels around Japan, make sure you subscribe.